Good day, everyone. Today we are going to be focusing on the second speech that you will be giving this semester, and that is informative speaking. So, what does an informative speech do? It enlightens listeners by sharing ideas and information so that they can make better decisions. So, I want you to think for a moment about what are some informative topics. And I guarantee you, anything you thought about will actually work as an informative topic. So, some best practices of informative speaking, is that you select a good topic. And a good topic is a topic that you would enjoy researching and telling people about. Use your time well, organize your speech well, provide colorful and engaging content, and then put energy into your presentation. Providing colorful and engaging content has to do with the fact that with this speech, you will also be using a presentation aid. So you need to know this for your topic proposal for this particular speech. You need to be able to say which type of informative speech you want to give. You will choose one. So there's a speech of description. And the characteristic of this type of speech is that it is used to describe something, some place, someone, some activity. It's a speech of description. Okay. So any topic that you choose, if you're going to be describing something, this is the type of informative speech you want to give. The second type is a speech of demonstration. A characteristic of this speech type is that you are demonstrating something. You are showing your audience how to do something. It's usually a step-by-step demonstration of how to do something. And then you have the third type, and a characteristic of the speech of explanation is this is where you are explaining a topic, you're explaining an idea, um, you're explaining something that maybe to other people they don't know much about. If you choose a topic that you think a lot of people already know about, whether you're giving a speech of description, a speech of demonstration, or a speech of explanation, you still have to do research because you don't know everything about your topic. So even if you know how to do something really, really well, do you know where it originated? Do you know how many other people do this type of thing that you do? Do you so get be curious and be open to the idea that you don't know everything about your topic. So regardless of your topic, how experienced you are with it, you need to do research. And when you think of your topic, you need to be thinking about, do you want to describe something to your audience? Do you want to demonstrate something to your audience? Or do you want to explain something to your audience? So, there are certain designs. You need to be able to, also as a part of your topic proposal, you need to choose the designs you want to use. So, with your informative speech, you need to choose one type, one of these three. With the designs, you can have multiple designs. You just need to choose the ones that will fit your topic and the type of speech you're giving so that you can make sure that this will help you figure out how to approach um, helping the audience know about your topic. Okay. So there's the categorical design, and that's where you organize information into categories. Then there's the comparative design. That is where you organize information into something versus something else. You're comparing two or more things to each other. Then there's spatial design. This This type of design has to do with time, place, okay? Um, Spatial fits really well if you're doing a speech of description or a speech of demonstration, because spatial has to do with, like, let's say you want to talk about a trip you took to another country. The spatial design will be the design that will help you to organize your thoughts around how to explain where you traveled. Okay, so then there's the sequential design. This one you would use as a sequence of, this is what you do first, this is what you do next, this is what you do after that, this is what, so it's a step by step approach to helping your audience understand something. Then there's the causation design. This is basically cause and effect. If this happened, then this is, if you do this, then this is what happens. The cause of something, the cause and effect of something, that is causation. And then the last is chronological design. This design has to do with time. So basically, moving through time to explain how something evolves. Okay, so like if you're talking about, if you're giving a speech of explanation and you want to talk about the evolution of the car, right? And you might start with the first car, which was in the 1800s, and then you kind of show cars as they've evolved from then until now. That would be a chronological design. Okay. So we've actually, this is going to be covered in a couple of other lectures as well. And I always believe that, hey, it never hurts to repeat yourself because most people forget things. So, maintaining your audience's attention, you need to make sure that your speech is relevant and that it's intense. And the intensity has to do with your passion, your energy while you're giving your speech. That will draw people in. It'll keep their attention. Um, it does, and it uses, does your speech use contrast? You know, does it use repetition? Does it use novelty? So contrast is changing in the voice, your tone of voice. Like you can talk some parts, you can talk faster because it kind of lends itself. And then you talk some parts, you talk slower. Do you change your the tone of your voice? That type of thing. Repetition, repeating the important points more than once throughout your speech. Novelty, once again, don't just assume because you have done something a lot that there isn't more to learn. So, using this idea of novelty, that there's more to learn that you can share about your topic, and that'll also keep people engaged. So, that concludes this lecture on your informative speech. This is the second speech you will be giving. You will have to do research for this speech, so please make sure you set aside time to get the research done, and to be able to be prepared with your visual aid. So you need to have a visual aid for this one as well. And yeah, so I hope you have a wonderful week or weekend. And until next time, take care.